it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the #3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Hit lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense takes the field for the first time today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Panthers. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. They have relished this tight victory since the last time these two got together, Pollard.
Yeah, it's just winning is beautiful. And when you beat your rival and you get those bragging rights, Palmer, it is a glorious thing for a whole year and sometimes longer.
That's the best.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Pitt Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll run it from the gun. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Motion from the offense. This time they'll go to the running game. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs. Want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No, well, I got him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. To the air, it's Holstein. The fake, and he wants to throw. And they'll knock him down. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Off play action. He's got an open man. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on 3rd down.
Throws to the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. after the misfire now on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. On the ground, it's Singleton. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
There fires deep toward the end zone. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move them on the counter. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Back to throw, it's Aller. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. At the 35, he's got room. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Keeps the legs moving. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's a bad sign on offense when you have that many people running free at your running back. That means guys up front aren't getting their blocks. Just too many hats getting to the ball carrier. I love his effort, making multiple guys miss, but still, it's a negative play.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. It's caught. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Panthers look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. To the air, it's Holstein. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged in the middle, it's Mumpfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. And the timing was just off with the freshman pass well behind him. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, this lead still sitting at 13.
Pittsburgh, 13, Penn State, 0.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
That quarterback was doing his best Houdini, escaping in the backfield, but the defense finally gets to it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're bringing heat, and the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Looking for a crease. It's Singleton. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got 4th down.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. They'll try to find a more productive play this time on 2nd and long from the 14. They'll try the right side.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Can't imagine what ran through his gourd on that one to just spike the ball on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Unable to get it out in their own territory, the ball will be spotted at the 45-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Holds and fires complete to the right. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
This offense is really going to try to keep the defense on their heels in the run game by doing it with different guys. It'll be running backs, it'll be quarterbacks. They may even try to get receivers involved in the jet sweep game, reverse game as well. But a nice play there.
Dropping back, it's Allard. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grab near the sticks. It's Warren. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Using his legs, it's Singleton. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
It's good.
That makes the score 13, Penn State 3.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got him downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. Escapes the sack. Pressure coming. But now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. A 3rd and long coming up here. It's a draw.
Ball carried by the running back. Loses 3.
Pitt will have to boot this one away. They'll look to pin him deep.
To kick it away.
I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The name of the game is protecting your quarterback. He can't have success or complete passes on his back. Let's get the quick passing game going, maybe hand the football off. But whatever we're doing, let's go the opposite direction.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Takes this handoff and headed to the right. At the 20, he's got space. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Takes the handoff. It's Reed. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly,
and this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Back to pass, it's Allard. Pocket starts to collapse. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the...
Got a lot of running room. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
That makes the score. Pittsburgh 13, Penn 6.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for blockers. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. They weren't fooled for a minute. He is nowhere close to the 1st down, and they'll turn it over. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Dropping back, it's Allard. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Penn State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Lining up for the PAT. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Looking for space, it's Reed. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations.
And they'll fake it again. Fights off a defender. Oh, they are all over him. That never had a chance, and the fake blows up in their face. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guy.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now they've taken the lead in the final 2 minutes and set the stage for a great finish. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna take a shot. He caught it. Touchdown, Pitt. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. These are the games. These are the moments. This is the opportunity for the finish that people remember in rivalries like this one.
And those highlights that are shown for years and years to come. These big-time moments, Palmer, coming down to the wire, who steps up and makes the big-time play.
And this is why you lift the weights in the offseason. This is why you do all the gassers and all the sprints. For moments like this, game on the line in one of the biggest games of the year.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Aller. Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes down after making the grab, picks up a few, but still short of the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Line gets set, 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Runs through the tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense has a 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd down.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.